In the 20th season of Precure, Hero got a Sky Precure, we got our first male Curewing, and honestly, the reaction from him was very mixed from the fandom. In other words, controversial. He has been out for like 2 episodes, and people were already saying that he was their favorite Cure ever. Well, a lot of people thought he was an annoying character, but a lot of people were upset about his gender and how he was being treated in the show. But this has always been kind of the deal with boy Cures and pretty Cure. We've never had an official boy Cure until Curewing, but there's been talk about it in the past before, and it's always been such a controversial topic. In 2010 season of Heartcatch Precure, we got our first unofficial boy Cure. Curefire, aka Ken. Basically, he's a Pretty Cure fanboy who was once pretending to be a Pretty Cure, but then the fairy Papadoon, who was looking for a new Pretty Cure partner, saw him and thought, hey, he might be a good Pretty Cure partner. Though the other fairies in this season, which no one remembers the name of because they're just so plain, was like, no. In 2012 season of Smile Precure, this same situation happened again with a Cure named Cure Gorilla. Basically a Pretty Cure fanboy who was trying to help out the Pretty Cures, but then it just got really weird. It seemed like Toei Animation was making fun of the idea of having a boy Cure in their series. Though in 2017 season of Kira Kira Pretty Cure a la Mode, something very interesting happened. I don't know all of the details because I'm not done with the series, but we got our first unofficial boy Cure. And this wasn't a situation like Curefire or Cure Gorilla. No, but he was like actually helping out the Pretty Cures. The villain of Julio turned into Cure Waffle. And this got the Pretty Cure fandom talking. They've never really thought about this before this moment, but what if there was an actual official boy Cure? Didn't seem like much hope though, because everybody knows that Toei doesn't take risks. Though in 2018 season, the season right after Kira Kira Precure, the same exact thing happened again with Cure Infinity. Maybe we'd actually get an official boy Cure someday. Time passed and we had 3 seasons without any sign of a boy Cure. People were starting to lose hope. Though in Delicious Party Precure, we still didn't get an unofficial boy Cure, but we got something awfully close. Heck, awfully close to an official boy Cure. Meet Takumi, aka Cure Pepper, and he was like a very odd character. He like appeared once an episode to help out the Cure, and then didn't appear for the rest of the episode. Though I would like to talk about the reason he was added into the show. According to an interview from one of the creators of Pretty Cure, he was added into the show so there would be a boy character. Why would they want to add a boy character into Pretty Cure? Delicious Party Precure was coming to a close and Hiragaru Sky was coming to a start. We were slowly getting information about this show, like some of the Cure's name and some of the weapons. Though one day, the Cures, as usual, were leaked. And many people took one look at the orange Cure in the bottom corner, and controversy immediately sparked from this character. It looked very different from any Cure we've had in a really long time. First of all, the hair was really short, and we haven't, usually Cure's hair are really, really big, but this Cure had extremely short hair. Second, this Cure wasn't wearing a skirt. The only other Cure we've had without a skirt was Cure Milky. Some people took a look at this orange Cure and went, that's a boy. Though the majority were thinking, no, it's just gonna be a tomboy like Cure Black or Cure Sunshine. Honestly, I was with the, yeah, that's definitely a girl group. Anyway, time passed since the leak and the Cures were all officially announced. Everything was good, but we didn't have much information about the orange one and the pink one until a video by the official Pretty Cure YouTube channel was released. And it said this: Cure Wing is gonna be our first official boy Cure, and Cure Butterfly is our first official adult Cure. The adult Cure thing is another video for another time, but the boy Cure thing, everybody was talking about it. Some people were really mad that we had a boy Cure because the point of Pretty Cure is girls can fight too, but the overwhelming majority was excited yet confuzzled. Even more time passed. How many times have I said Even more time passed, and Cure Wing made his debut. Like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of people really liked him and immediately dubbed him their favorite Cure. Though there was a group of people who didn't like him. Like I said, some people found him annoying, but a lot... Yeah, you guessed it. It was gender. The main complaint that people had about Cure Wing was that he was too feminine. People said he looks too much like a girl and whatnot. My opinion on the stereotype? What? No. Okay, look. I think what people mean is Cure Wing is just a very shy character. But, like, boys are usually, like, the tough ones who like to play sports and whatnot. But, like, just because Cure Wing doesn't play sports and doesn't act like the typical stereotypical boy doesn't mean he's too feminine. He's much less girlier than every other Cure in this season, and I think these stereotypes are horrible. Cure Wing is perfect just the way he is. So you may be wondering, why is Precure like all of a sudden just adding all these like boy characters and unofficial boy cares in Cure Wing? Well, I think there's two main reasons. One, they want to be inclusive. A lot of boys watch Precure even before Cure Wing joined, and they probably felt kind of like it was too much of a girly show for them to like. Two, money. So to sum it all up, why are boy cares so controversial? Well, two reasons. One, stereotypes. Stereotypes are the characters themselves, and stereotypes for the people who watch the show. Honestly, I think it's great that Toei is trying to expand the cast. Two, people don't like change. People don't like change. It's really that simple. So you may be wondering, Zcat, what's your opinion on boy cures? What's your opinion on Cure Wing? Because I really haven't said it throughout the whole video. Well, like I said, the stereotypes are really nasty, but honestly, Cure Wing isn't that great of a character. I mean, sure, I like his design. Just kidding, he's my favorite Cure ever. I love him so much, oh my god. I just have so many reasons for loving Tsubasa. And honestly, should you guys really be that surprised? My banner literally says, subscribe if you like Cure Wing. But my Google background is this image. I love him so much! Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I make much more videos on Precure. I also make videos on Invdaer Zim, Undertale, Sanrio, and Steven Universe. And I haven't really said this yet, besides on my community tab. But thank you all so much for 300 subscribers. It really means a lot to me.